So Bob, tell us about who you are and what you do.
You know, I'm co-founder of an educational company by the name of Nouveau Riche. Nouveau Riche Corporation is based out of Scottsdale, Arizona, and we teach individuals about business and finance and real estate investing.
How long have you been doing this?
Since November of 2002.
And what inspired you to get in the business?
You know, a big part of it was the simple fact that there's a lot of folks out there that are feeling a little bit of a void. You know, the old educational premise in this country was always designed around, you know, you get good grades so you can get into a good college so you can graduate and get a good job. But wealth is not created, you know, being an employee or working for somebody else. It's you going out and becoming an entrepreneur and building your own business and creating your own success, which also expands the economy and creates more jobs in the marketplace for folks who don't have that vision. We wanted to be on the cutting edge of teaching people wealth creation strategies, primarily built around business ownership and real estate investing.
Can you give us a sampling of kind of what your programs are and what kind of stuff you teach people?
Oh heavens, we teach them everything about, you know, formulating and writing business plans to creating economic and feasible marketing models and to all the way into real estate investment strategies. How to deal with the banks on short sale strategies to get them to discount the mortgage payoff on mortgages and homes so that it creates more room for the investor. Dealing with banks with their REO department, that stands for real estate owned, so that they can liquidate some of their inventory at a great discount to our investors. We teach them about foreclosure, we teach them about tax liens, probate, wholesaling, multifamily, how to go from basically starting out with little single family homes and how to move right up into big multifamily units and commercial property. So we cover a lot of different gamuts. We've got a college. It's a pretty amazing educational experience. It's built in a collegiate style format, utilizing instructional systems design, which is pretty much what every college and university uses to teach their students and construct their curriculum paths. We've got 25 different instructors. They're all practitioners. They all invest. They're all experts in their respective fields. And we offer 38 different classes, again, kind of on a college type level where, you know, we've got 100 level, 200, 300, 400 level classes so that people can get what they want based on the knowledge and experience they bring to the college when they enroll with our program.
And how long is the program to go through?
Well, it depends on how somebody gets on board. We've got 1-year programs and 2-year programs. Okay. So it's not just you come to a 5-day event or a 3-day event. It's you come and get engaged in the college and you're with us for a year to 2 years, depending on how you enroll and what level of education you want. Because we know that by the time we've got somebody in our system for a couple of years, by the time they get done with the program, they're going to have a really clear understanding of investing, of business, and how to succeed.
And are you aware of any traditional type schools, either a high school or a college, that gives them the skills and the resources that you guys do?
No, absolutely not. You know, the kind of stuff that we teach ought to be taught in every single college, every single university, every single high school. It's not being taught anywhere else. We need to help people understand the value of this education so that instead of them growing up with the intent of working for someone else, they grow up with the intent of having others work for them.
Don't you think so much of what school is these days is preparing kids for traditional college?
Yes, it is.
And to be a good employee and not necessarily be a good entrepreneur.
It was designed that way. You know, after the big industrial revolution that took place in this country, well, let me go back, predate that. You know, back in the 1800s, 95% of this country were self-employed. They were entrepreneurs. And then all of a sudden we have the industrial revolution kind of carrying it forward. Well, by the time we get to the 40s and the 50s, there was a real demand from the corporate structure, the corporate infrastructure that had been created with large corporations in this country. They needed a better educated workforce. So they actually went in and teamed up with the colleges and universities and said, here's what we need. We need you to teach students how to work for us. And that was pretty much where the whole design of get good grades, graduate, get a good job kind of philosophy was solidified. And today it's so ingrained in our society, there's an awful lot of folks that don't even know that being an entrepreneur, being their own boss is a possibility.